Alright, welcome everybody. Nobody's here yet, but whenever somebody shows up, we'll say welcome again. We are watching the Pot of Gold auctions again this evening. They go live pretty much every Tuesday, sometimes more intermittently every other Tuesday, and they often have antiques and collectibles, almost always, but every other week or so, and often they'll have firearms. I think there's 42 of them today, and then there's all kinds of other stuff in here that are interesting as well. So we go live and we watch the auctions. We have links out there to some of our Patreons and channel members, and a couple other things I'm working on here. So this will be fun for people that like auctions, and it won't be fun for people that hate auctions. So it's got about 17 minutes before it starts, but I figured I'd go live anyway and check out some of the stuff. Looks like we got a John Wayne 1965 John Wayne poster. That'll be interesting. Garand from the CMP. Somebody's buying stuff from the CMP and selling it. Fake Tanker Garand. Those don't exist, but they sell for good money because people like them. We got a Smith & Wesson U.S. Army 1917 45 revolver. That's pretty cool. That's going for significantly less than that Tanker Garand. A bunch of primers, and then we're going to start scrolling down. So let's see, can we look at them in a different version? No. Alright, so we're going to start scrolling down, and a bunch of ammo boxes. Oh, that'll be super cool. 60 bucks. A bunch of reloading stuff. Cameras. A couple of guns already. Movie projectors and screens. East German mag kits. What? That's crazy. So we're going to take a look at that. Mauser. Some 8mm Mauser vintage shotgun shells. Grateful Dead t-shirt in the display box. What? We'll take a look at that for damn sure. G.I. Joe Training Center with helicopter. I guess we'll be looking at that. Bunch of actual reloading stuff. Some kind of AK magazine. We'll be looking at that. Savage 99, another one of those. Those are bids that are happening, but it hasn't started yet. Still 14 minutes out, but every time you hear a ding, that's somebody bidding. And it means somebody chose a decent caliber instead of 9mm. Every time you hear one of those dings, I have it set up with an app on the internet that whenever somebody decides to quit using 9mm and start using a decent caliber, then that little bell will go off. So that's always good to hear, just to monitor. We've got a Mauser in its broom handle, in its stock holster thingy. Or is it just the stock holster? It's 90 bucks, so I'm guessing it's just the stock holster. We'll be taking a look at that. Bunch of silver. Is it a bunch of China? But it's not China. It's silver from China. Carcano. Gary Goldwater campaign poster. Interesting. A whole bunch of reloading molds. Remington converted to 45 Colt. Some kind of hard cases. Surplus. What? Oh, shit. Interesting. Look like missile cases or something. Oh no, maybe for cameras or some kind of electronics. So those are like a fiberglass or a bakelite? So cameras, Eisenhower, high grade, something. Ooh, it's on a vintage erector set that's at $0. Guess what I'll be looking at? That's my budget. Pocket watch. That'll be interesting. I got a whole bunch of watches I'm trying to sell on eBay right now. Bolo ties. Most of the people that listen to this wear bolo ties, so that'll be interesting to them. 20 pounds of brass. 33 revolver grips. That would be interesting. Grateful Dead comics. What? Some vintage BB guns. Wow. A bunch of 25 ACP ammo. That's cool. G.I. Joe accessories. Fake Highway 66 signs. Looks like we still got 12 minutes here. At some point, I'm going to just put this thing on pause if nobody shows up. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but no, I don't know what that means. It's one of these millennial things. Oh, what happened? I went up to the top and now I'm slowly scrolling down. There we go. Now we can go back to the bottom again. So 400 and something auctions, very much like what we had last week, 2 weeks ago, I guess. There's a Bond Arms Derringer. Reloading huge lot of bullets, 4,000 bullets. That's really interesting. Are you saying, is it on pot of gold? I don't know what you're trying to say with that. Oh, snap. An ammo collection. What's all this about? It's definitely a tricky one. Could be treasure, could be trash. 270 bucks for this spam can. Let's take a look at it. It was made in 1997, and this will tell us what it is, but usually when it's got a word like that, it's hunting ammo. The 440 tells us there's boxes of 20 in there, or little bags of 20, I guess I should say. A bunch of Coke signs. Oh, a bunch of Boy Scout patches. We still got 9 minutes, 10 minutes going. Oh, a Sundance boa. Shit. Forgot about that one in here. It's a laser boa, too. They didn't even name it right. Ah, and this thing's going to go for nothing. Oh. They don't. Yeah, wish I could work with them a little more. I could have hyped that gun a lot. Damn, that gun's going to go for nothing. Oh. What is horror? It sucks. That's one of the most rare Saturday Night Specials you can find. It's gonna go for nothing. If only I had money and I cared about collecting guns anymore. Oh, a little tiny cricket. Nice. Now this is going to be a neat one. So yeah, if nobody shows up here in the next little bit, I'll shut it down and just bid on stuff myself. I'm not interested in watching people watch me bid on stuff. 10 minutes left. We'll see if anybody shows up. About a mini 30. I guess a mini 14. Oh shit, large lot of baseball cards. Too bad Clover ain't around. 25 bucks for a shit ton of them. If I had any money, I would bid on that and just lord it over them. Unmounted gemstones. Water surplus, weatherproof hard cases. Oh, waterproof, they're saying. Hey, they're selling the shit out of those things. Hmm. 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 Model 10. That's pretty nice. Big fan. Big fan. All right. Well, nobody's showing up. Nobody's saying nothing in the chat. I got no interest in. I'm not getting paid to do this or nothing. I just like watching the auction, but I can watch it personally. I can watch it myself. I don't have to go live for it. So, I guess we'll give it a minute or two here. Let it go through the first couple. That's the end of them. We'll let it go through the first couple of auctions, but I'm not trying to cram nothing down nobody's throat. If you don't want to watch a bunch of auctions happen, I can do it privately. So we have about 8 minutes before it goes live. I guess I'll go monitor things and just let this thing sit quietly. Oh, shit. It is cold in here. Yeah. Another 4 minutes or so. Good girl with my poo-poo. You eat food every single day. A minute, and then that sculpture will start. So let's just type in this to the internet and see what comes up. Oh, whoa, the what? What? So this is worth $1,200, and this is $100. $100, $1,200. But auctions are lame. Auctions nobody cares about. 10 seconds left on this Tanker Grand. So who thinks Tanker Grands are real? Anyone? Anyone? We'll just go for $1,400. At least I know one guy that would be happy about that because he has one. Unless that was his. Maybe he sold it right now. Crap. I just started cooking now. I didn't time this right yet. So somebody had a fish from Wyoming and they broke it all up. I guess that's all right. How much was that? $40. Own a fish that's like 1 billion years old. Just saying. This El Camino is pretty sweet. I always wanted an 80s El Camino. If I had an 80s El Camino, I'd want it to go fast though. This is the perfect one to make go fast. I don't like the color. I could handle having bench seats again. That'd be cool. Get new doors and like clean the inside up, leave the outside like it is. That'd be sweet. I keep seeing my old El Camino around town. It's frustrating. Got this 45 ACP. I call it a US Webley. No, it ain't. $500. These are pretty nice. People hate revolvers, so nobody will buy it. Oh yeah, it's gonna go for $600, $700. 740 bids though. You're thinking of time, well, I guess probably because of the gas. Nobody wants to buy that El Camino. What's it got in a 6? Doesn't even say. Ready runs great with new brakes. We drove it from the state in Glendale. Talk about the engine. How about you? Think you could tell us about the engine in that thing? Unless there's only one engine in those. A bunch of primers. Old primers. Old primers. Sons of Katie Elder. Not my favorite movie, but that's a cool poster. $27. I'm gonna go shake my mushrooms around a little bit. 27. Did it just get another bid? No, 27. Let's do that 2 bids. I think it's something about the size of the bid. Mixed albums, country and comedy. What? Chipmunk Punk. Oh, little kids comedy. That's kind of boring. I had this one, Animal Stories. Whatever Animal Stories is, I had that one back in the day. How do you get this thing to zoom in? There we go. George Carlin. What's her name? Rita? And then Animal Stories was... yeah, I don't remember who made that. A Kojak record? Dang. I hated Steve Martin, so I would not want to listen to that one. Oh, it just got another bid, $2,800. Hey, if somebody's buying me that El Camino, let's remember I need a new engine in there too, and to clean the inside out. Probably a new transmission. Nobody's even watching, so I'll make it AMSR check. That's a bunch of brown mushrooms frying up. $2,800. Looks like somebody's gonna get themselves El Camino for less. Oh wait, what the hell is this? Ford Apache Geronimo. I didn't see that before. That's pretty interesting. Like an old Barbie doll of Geronimo. Holy shit. I mean, I made such a thing. I guess this Danish Garand is probably a big deal. Somebody got it for $900. So while everybody else is sleeping, somebody walked away with a $900 Garand from Daneland. Daneland ones are probably more expensive. An 1875 20-cent. I don't want that. What else? Oh, the El Camino just had another bid. That's sweet. I like to see El Caminos making money because they are worth it. They're the best of all worlds. They're both a car and a truck and awesome and can do everything pretty much. They probably wouldn't be a good ambulance. Large thing of ammo boxes. This gives me hope. I got a lot of shitty ammo boxes laying around. So $60. It's kind of tough. Here goes a bunch of football cards for $20. Probably worth a bunch of money in there from learning what I know about cards now. You could buy that for $20 and sell it on the eBay for more than that. Or don't. I don't care. Alright, well, nobody's saying anything, and I've been going for half an hour now, and I've got into quite a few auctions, so I guess I'll just go eat my mushrooms and watch this privately. Thanks for joining in, for those that did, but nobody did, so we'll see if they... Joining in, for those that did, but nobody... Oh, look at that, are you an auction fan? 6 votes, nobody said anything though, so... those are all fake votes. Well, could have been live, could have had a lot of fun. Nobody jumped in, so we're not good enough, I guess. There's when somebody's saying one thing. That'll keep us going for another 2 minutes. See if anybody else says anything. El Camino's up to $3,000. That's good. Well, let's see. Little Rossi and 45 Colt. Roskies can suck it. Why? Because of this. Are they going to show it? Are they going to show it? Because of that little safety right there. Keep Rossies in a while. Get over here. A mop? No. An old vintage thing. I can remember people setting these things up in homes and watching movies on them. Not very many times, but occasionally. I always wanted to do it. Nobody wanted to go through all the trouble and watch the movie. That's why nobody did. This is insane. Insane. This is $80. No, this is $40 worth of stuff right here. $40 worth of stuff at gun shows for years, and now it's $220. It's crazy. And now the El Camino is up to $3,000. Geronimo doll is getting bids. Mauser, Savage. Oh yeah, this green t-shirts over there. The Deadheads, that's totally fake. It isn't even anything. $3,100. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Seriously? Animal. Good girl. $31.8. A lot of coins in this one. Picture postcards. Oh, I know somebody that would dig these, I bet. Let me try that. $25. That's a deal. Oh, look at this one. Oh, it's 8mm. That's why I don't know what it is. Looks pretty neat, though. 7.92. El Camino's still on the table, 3,200. That's crazy. I think that costs a lot more than $90. Nice, that El Camino's still on the page. Puppy. Oh snap, it's this kind of G.I. Joe stuff. All kinds of G.I. Joe Barbie dolls. That's probably worth money. Or Barbie doll clothes. Oh man, I'll bet you that is worth a bunch of money. 187. Look at that. A lot of times 9mm shooters will buy these and just wear them as regular clothes. That's how big they are. $23 ammo boxes. Oh, that's spectacular. Let's see if that El Camino's still in there. $3,600. Nice. $45 for that grip of the t-shirt. That's only a little t-shirt. So now let's go over here and click on this. Let's see what happens. G.I. Joe Training Center. So I figured it was little G.I. Joes, but there's probably big G.I. Joes also. Oh, they probably should have assembled it. Probably should have assembled it. Nice. That El Camino finally ended at $3,600. Probably still a deal in my opinion. Alright, well, I said it before, I'll say it again, nobody's saying nothing. It's literally not getting paid to do this. I'm just doing it because I thought it'd be fun to watch some auctions, have some fun talking about stuff with people, but nobody's showing up tonight, so can't force anybody to do stuff they don't want to do. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for showing up. Oh, Tim, I guess. Jacob, appreciate it. Take it easy.